So you're interested in saving money on international transfers. In this video, I'm going to take you through 3 tips that is going to help you do exactly that. So you may have already heard of all of these great companies like TransferWise, OFX, TorFX, WorldFirst, XE, HiFX, the list goes on and on. They can save you a ton of money, it's true. Instead of paying a bank something like 5 to 7%, these guys will charge you about 2 to 1%. But there's a few other things that you need to know to help you decide which one is right for you. And I'm going to cover that in these tips. So tip number 1, choose a money transfer company that is going to be inexpensive for the amounts that you're going to send. Sounds complex, but basically it's not. There's 2 types of companies, peer-to-peer companies and non-peer-to-peer companies. And what we found through doing lots of money transfers ourselves with all of the companies that we mentioned above, but also through reading thousands of reviews, especially the negative reviews, is that as the amounts increase, the peer-to-peer companies tend to be less efficient and the non-peer-to-peer companies become more efficient. The reason for this is that peer-to-peer companies are essentially swapping your money with your peers, with other people on the other side of the globe, and they become less efficient as the amount increases. The amount where the crossover in costs occurs is roughly around 7,000 US dollars or 4,000 British pounds, 9,500 Aussie, 9,500 Canadian. It's around this point where peer-to-peer companies for smaller amounts should be used and non-peer-to-peer companies above this amount should be used. Let's get on to tip number 2. Choose a money transfer company that is set up for your needs. And what do I mean by this? Well, every company is completely different. It's amazing. They all look quite similar on the surface, but when it comes to service and support, they're extremely different. The peer-to-peer guys, for example, are more set up to handle everything online. And if you've got a problem, they'll get on the phone. Whereas the non-peer-to-peer guys tend to be more phone-oriented and much more helpful, especially the ones that have offices around the globe and people in those offices that can really help you with the different bank accounts that you may have in your different countries. Tip number 3, choose a money transfer company with local bank accounts. It's incredible, but the money transfer companies don't even talk about this themselves. But it's really important to choose a company that has bank accounts in the 2 countries where you are transferring money to and from. The reason is that, and I call this hidden fees, the banks at either end will charge you fees if they see the money coming from an international bank account. It costs money transfer companies money to basically set up these bank accounts, but for you, it's really important because the costs of the banks on either ends can actually be more expensive than what the money transfer company itself is charging. So check out the links below. That'll help you find the company that's going to help you. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button. See you again soon. Cheers, guys.